All right, welcome to the weekend briefing brought to you by microtrader.com, where together we trade better, and there's always another high probability trade around the corner. So, tip of the day: fear is what if. What if this trade becomes a loss? Faith is even if. Even if this is a loss, I have two more trades. You need a system that you have faith in, not fear of. So if you take an L, you know you have two more trades behind you. Faith is even if I take a loss, even if I blah, blah, blah. So fear is what if, faith is even if. All right, so let's look at the news drivers for this coming week. Monday, we got some PMI. Tuesday, retail sales. Wednesday, this is the big day, FOMC. We will be live in the morning and the afternoon on Wednesday. Thursday is GDP, and Friday is PCE, and you're rolling into Christmas week, and Christmas is in the middle of next week, and then the New Year's is in the middle of the following week. So be careful as we round into the end of the year. It's a good time to trade smaller. It's a good time to have a solid system and trade with a group of traders who will help keep you on the right side of price action. So I think I'm going to add something new to the AM briefing, and it's just going to hover up here, and that is this low, mid, and high setting here. And what does that mean? This is more of trend. So high is going to be more of what is the weekly and monthly chart telling me. Mid is more what is the daily and the last several days telling me. And the low is 30-minute or so time frame. What is that telling me? Okay. Then we'll do the bull bear at the end. And then, of course, as you're trading intraday, you want to use our day trading essentials indicator that will keep you on the right side of trend. One of my traders messaged me yesterday on Friday and said, hey, by me sticking with trading with the arrows on the essentials indicator, he's been 7 for 7 the last 2 days. And I'm telling you, trading with trend, trading with the current is always easier. So the green is going to be up, up, and away. Okay. Yellow means we're in balance. And red means, well, the bears are in control. So green, bulls in control. Balance means we're in balance. We're in a chop range. And you need to know how to trade chop really well. And we do in our group. And then are the bears in control? Okay. And of course, that's going to be divided by time frames. Okay. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And hopefully this will be a neat little addition. I'm not sure it'll look like this forever, of course. I was going to do it vertically like a traffic light, but I didn't want that to be a misinterpretation of go long, go short. That's not what it's about. It's about understanding where we are at on the chart by different time frames. If we're all green, should you be looking for shorts? If we're all red, should you be looking for longs? The answer to that question is no, unless you like pain. If you like pain, well, that might be a way to go. All right, so I'm going to turn these off here. All right, let's talk about Friday's trading. Well, for me, Friday's trading began on Thursday when we opened up in the evening. We gapped up, evidence of laddering up. I went long here. I set a reasonable stop loss and went to bed. At one point, I was up 6 points. I allowed that to go against me because I was playing an entry that's not really a bounce level, okay, where we draw lines and price bounces, okay? And typically during the session, we're playing that bounce. We're following price as it continues going. Well, this went this way, and then it came back on me. I typically will not allow those to go negative, but I was playing more of chess. I knew where I was at on the chart, and I wanted to be long in this trade location. And I was in that trade for 15 hours. At one point, this thing was up 20 points, in this area here. And I was discussing with my traders on the trading floor in our Discord group, how would you manage this runner? And it was a great discussion. And I decided that I was going to lock 10 points. I was expecting some bit of a little bit of an inventory adjustment, but I really thought we'd go up and take the London high. Then there was the previous day RTH high. There's other highs up here, but boy, we did not. Once again, I have no clue how far price is going to go. I just follow price, and I got out of that here capturing a 10-pointer. It's been a fantastic week. Multiple traders with multiple 10-pointers. It has been a fun week to trade. So we got the opening. Let's get back over here and find those candles. So we got the opening. We took this long here. Actually, let me change to an arrow. We took this long here, and then I actually added to here. I took that add-on. I quickly moved the add-on to a 1 point profit and moved my initial entry here to just under this strong range, this strong level. And of course, it came and got me. It is what it is. I'm only pretty good at knowing where price is going to bounce. I wish I knew how far price was going to go. We don't. So that's why we follow price. Now, one of the reasons I was wanting to stay long, and I'm going to bring up our range here, is because we were just barely getting into the red part of this range. Okay. So in our group, we're good at identifying where ranges are. It's just something that we're good at. And we know that it is much better to be looking for shorts when you're in the top of the red and looking for longs when you're in the bottom of the green. So because we were barely getting inside of this red zone, I felt that if it was going to go to the top of the range, I would have plenty of room to continue this trade. And I was giving it all the benefit of the doubt. I allowed this to come back 10 points on me, but I still captured my 10-pointer. And I thought, and I still think my thinking was right, that I should have given it the chance to go explore the top of the range. But price action had a different plan, didn't it? Price action just barely got into the green, went to the bottom here. Oh, I removed my arrows, but we took another long down in this area here. And at one time, it was up 10 points. Actually, we went long right here. We went long here. Ignore that. And had a nice move there. Once again, we're pretty good at where price is going to bounce. We follow price. If with a 3-contract system, you would have taken something off, and kept a runner. It would have came and got you. If you did this with 1 contract, the prudent play is follow price at 50% of the move until you get protection layers. If you would have done that, you would have captured 5 points. We were counter. When you're counter with a single contract, it is prudent to just follow it 50%. And if you get protection layers, stay in that move. So that concluded my day. I took that trade that was 15 hours. I took this long in this area, and I took the long in this area. I was not looking to be short, and it's okay to miss that entire move. You don't have to be in that move. Who cares? Caleb was in that short, and we're cheering for Caleb. Doesn't mean I have to get short. It's okay to miss that move because we put this range on the chart, and I said, okay, I'm waiting for price to get down here, do a little flush, and then we'll see if we can get into a trade. My ultimate goal was for us to come to 37.50, which is a level we talked about earlier in the week. I was loaded up to possibly take a call play going into next week if we could have gotten here. Now, if we get, so that 37.50 is going to be really important. In fact, let me just bring up my ranges real quick. I got another range right here. Okay, a very defined range that most likely if we come into here, we're going to have a bounce. Somewhere in here, we're going to have a bounce. But if we get under here, it is a long ways to the bottom of that range. And in fact, I have that range down here at 59.88. 59.88. So that can be a really fantastic move if it does that. All right, so which levels do I want to carry forward into the new week? Well, this starts Monday right here. There's nothing from Monday to carry forward. Tuesday, we want to bring this low forward, okay? And in fact, that's going to be your weekly low, right? So let's go and change that to RTH low, weekly low. Then we have, this is the overnight high on, and we're going to call this weekly high. That way you got that on there. If you got our indicators, it's already going to be on there. And then this RTH high, we want to carry forward. This overnight high here, if you drill into this area, you got an overnight high here. You got this RTH high. You've got this overnight high here. You got yesterday's IB high. So let's spread those out so you can see those numbers more clearly. In case you want to screenshot those and make sure those are on your chart. Going forward, we have one set of single prints. We have two sets of single prints from yesterday that we're going to carry forward into our day. And we're also going to add, I don't know why I don't have it on there yet, but this is why you do this. We're going to add this weekly low. So we're going to call this RTH low. I'm going to bring that forward. I'm going to put it in my session levels folder. And those are the levels I want to carry forward into trading next week.
Stay green, my friends. And to learn more about our group, go to microstrader.com.